Beginning, the mission no one wanted. I was sent to Virellia 4, a jungle moon wrapped in violet mist and filled with creatures that could hear a heartbeat from a mile away. The Air Force called it a peaceful survey operation. My squad called it a punishment. I just called it quiet. Too quiet. I was Specialist Ethan Cade, comms officer and, apparently, the least important human in our 6-person recon team. That suited me just fine. The others talked too loudly, fought too quickly, and thought even less. Our objective was simple: travel to the edge of Sector 9, find the rumored alien outpost, document its structure, and report. No contact. No weapons drawn. No heroics. But Sector 9 was far more alive than the intel suggested. 3 days in, we felt the first ripple. It wasn't a sound, not in the ordinary sense. It was a pressure, a vibration in the air as if hundreds of wings beat at once somewhere beyond the trees. The jungle seemed to shift around us, whispering through the leaves. "Something's watching us," said Sergeant Rook, the kind of man who believed his fists could solve anything. We didn't see anything. No heat signatures. No movement. Just presence. We camped that night in the ruins of a circular stone structure covered in glowing moss. Ancient symbols spiraled across the walls, patterns twisting in ways that hurt your head if you stared too long. Around midnight, I woke because I heard someone whisper. Not someone from our team. Something else. A faint voice, too soft for my human ears, yet I still sensed it murmuring through the leaves. "They hear you. They hear everything." I sat up, scanning the darkness. The whisper vanished. By dawn, the presence had grown stronger. And by the time we reached Sector 9, we discovered the one thing the Air Force insisted didn't exist. A living, breathing alien city hidden under the canopy. Structures grew out of the jungle like woven vines, spiraling towers made from bioluminescent strands. Bridges of flexible plant fiber arched between them, glowing like veins under skin. And they were inhabited. Hundreds of tall, slender aliens walked silently through the structures. They were violet-skinned with long, elegant limbs and silver irises that reflected the faintest light. Some had shimmering patterns on their temples that flickered like circuitry. But the most striking feature, their ears. Tall, pointed, feather-light, and sensitive enough to twitch at even the smallest shift of air. The Virellians. The species the government insisted had relocated centuries ago. We were not supposed to see them. And worse, they had already heard us. Middle, the woman who heard everything. We didn't get 10 steps into the outer ring before we were surrounded. Not with weapons, no. The Virellians didn't need them. Their entire militia moved silently, forming a perfect circle around us with unsettling grace. Sergeant Rook reached for his rifle. A voice cut through the air, gentle, melodic, but firm as steel. "Do not raise that weapon." From the crowd stepped a woman. Tall, poised, draped in long indigo fabrics woven into her skin markings. Her hair flowed like liquid metal, silver with faint amethyst undertones. Her ears twitched slightly as she examined each of us. Her eyes landed on me last. "Put your weapons down," I said quietly to my squad. But they didn't listen. Rook muttered, "We're not bowing to some jungle elf." I whispered under my breath, more to myself than anyone, "Great, he's going to get us killed." The alien woman blinked. Then she turned her head toward me. "You," she said. Her voice echoed in my bones. "Repeat what you said." My blood ran cold. "What?" I didn't. She stepped closer, stopping only inches from me. Her breath smelled faintly of lavender. "Careful with your words, human," she whispered. "My hearing is far sharper than you expect. You speak even a thought too softly, and I still hear its shape." My squad froze. Rook frowned. He didn't say anything. He murmured, she corrected. He feared you would provoke violence. His worry is loud. I swallowed hard. She could hear whispers, murmurs, maybe even heartbeat changes. Then she addressed me directly. What is your name? Ethan Cade, I replied. I am Kyra'Vell, listener of the 7th Loom. Her ears flicked again. You will speak for your group. What? Why me? Because, she said calmly, you don't lie with your breath. The Virellians took us into the city not as prisoners exactly, but as uninvited guests placed under intense scrutiny. Kyra walked beside me, matching my pace effortlessly. You hear everything? I asked. Sound is life here. We listen to the trees, the wind, the heartbeat of the ground. She paused. You humans do not understand how loudly you exist. Loudly? She nodded. Every emotion has a frequency. Every intention has a breath. You leak sound with your fear, your anger, your hopes. Can you hear thoughts? She tilted her head. Thoughts have shape, not words. But when you think strongly, your body speaks. You humans call it micro-expressions. We hear them with perfect clarity. That sent a chill up my spine. Kyra suddenly stopped walking. You just wondered if I can hear your fear, she said softly. I felt my face pale. Yes, she added gently, I can. The secret they hid. The Virellians treated us cautiously but not cruelly. They offered food, crystal fruit that tasted like honey and citrus. Their architecture sang with faint vibrations. Their children darted across bridges, laughing in high, musical tones. But something was wrong. Kyra knew it. One evening, as violet dusk blanketed the city, she pulled me away from the others and led me into a secluded chamber woven from living vines. She motioned for me to sit. Your people cannot learn of this place, she said. That's not my call. I'm not a commander. I know, she replied, but you understand the danger. She reached out and touched the vines. They pulsed with light. These structures are alive. They grow with us, breathe with us. Our hearing binds us to the city. But lately, her ears twitched violently. Lately it screams. A tremor ran through the vines. The entire chamber vibrated like a distressed animal. What's happening? I asked. Kyra's eyes glowed faintly. A predator, she whispered. One we cannot outrun. A low, rumbling sound filled the city, barely audible, yet bone deep. Not a creature. A frequency. And I recognized it. Human machinery. From orbit. My heart dropped. Kyra, that's an Alliance scanning ship. She looked at me with deadly calm. They search for us. They track our sound signatures. If they find our city, they will take it apart plant by plant. You have to hide. She shook her head. We cannot silence the Loom. The Loom? The glowing vines? What is it? I asked. Our heart, she said softly. Our memory. The network that keeps us alive. Without it, we are deaf, blind, lost. I exhaled slowly. Then the only way to keep you safe is to stop the scan. But you are human, she said. You cannot. I stood. Watch me. Kyra's ears twitched in surprise. You intend to help us? I do. Why? Because in her voice I heard something deeper than fear. Something like hope. The conflict a human choice. We returned to the city center. Kyra gathered her people. Her voice carried without shouting, rich, harmonic, resonating across the structures like a song. We must trust the human, she said. That alone caused ripples of concern across the crowd, their ears shifting like windblown grass. Trust me to do what? I whispered. Disrupt the scan, she replied. With what?